My name is Lamar Tyler.
And I'm Ronnie Tyler.
And we're the owners and founders of Tyler New Media. We run several large online brands that uplift, support, and encourage the African American community.
When Ronnie and Lamar first reached out to me about designing a space for them, they expressed their desire to blend afro-centric vibe with a high-tech vibe. They wanted it to feel like a startup company and have lots of energy and grit. When we initially walked into this space, it was an art studio and it was a mess. Very disjointed. It definitely required vision to see the potential in this space. And as we're walking through the space and I'm getting to understand what their needs were, how the space needed to serve them and their team, I realized, oh, this is gonna be a complete gut. Like we're gonna have to start over from scratch.
Her process was extensive and I didn't really understand it at first, but she really has a process that's designed to really pull out what you want, pull out your vision, your preferences, your taste. And to see that just come to life, it was amazing.
After we consider the bones of the space, how the space is being used and how each of the different needs are going to be met in a physical way, then we start looking at how we want it to feel. And one of the things that was really, really important to the owners is the sense of pride and excellence.
It was important for us to really have representation of who we are as a people, as a culture, when you walk through the doors. I mean, as soon as you walk through the doors, feeling in a place that, hey, this is where Black excellence lives.
One of my favorite parts of this space is the Heroes Wall. It is a collage of our African American ancestors, our greats like Martin Luther King and Mandela, President Barack Obama, Madam C.J. Walker, and Harriet Tubman. They are there on the wall as we honor them.
By being a media company, specifically a media company that does a lot of work online, one of the things that was important to us when we first spoke with Nikki was having a building and rooms where we could shoot video and content in different ways in different places. And she really was able to pull that together.
So many textures went into creating that. Lots of texture, color, solid surfaces, just the whole range. And in different spaces throughout the whole building, they have just unlimited potential in recording without even having to leave this building.
Every time we post a video online, they're like, oh my God, the space is amazing. We're like, okay,
focus.
Listen
focus
to us.
Right here. I gotta message people. Y'all need this message. Focus.
You're like, who designed that room?
In setting up the areas for the entire team to work, we thought about how they would feel in the space, how they would use the space. Because this company is growing exponentially. They've increased their staff and we didn't want to just, again, create what they needed in this moment, but thinking 3, 4, 5 years out, how many people they would need to accommodate. So we have a centralized bullpen, but we also have another space for the overflow. As they grow, it will meet that need. I also love the fact that we were able to include the phone booths. Those are places where their team can make calls to their clients and have some privacy. There's a break room here that is very calming and soothing. Something that I love to do is designing to your senses, and that includes colors because colors have energy and they create a vibe. I also like that we were able to bring in local artists as part of the decor, authentic art, people that aren't as celebrated but that create amazingly beautiful crafts and works are included in this space. Another thing that was really important to create for them is a conference room. And the conference room seats 8 comfortably. They can bring their clients in and meet with them there. But we also created a training center that holds up to 30, 35 people comfortably, where they can train in-house. They don't have to rent a hotel or ballroom any longer. They can do all of that here. That was really important. So again, as we're thinking about how to use the space and to maximize this footprint, we had to think about the different ways they could use this space and bring the most benefit. In the executive office, it was crucial to have enough space for all of his books. So creating a wall of bookcases was really the solution for that. Part of creating a money space is to bring in visual elements that remind you of the accomplishments that you have. For example, the awards that they've won with Essence and BET and some other really great, amazing accomplishments that they have, even before moving into this building, it led them to this space. And so having those up and present on the bookcases, on the walls, in their line of sight is a crucial element when creating a money space.
When we walk into the office, it's so many different pieces of our story. And it really is just a reminder of how far we've come, but still yet how far we have to go in the work that's out there for us to get done. One of the things I learned a long time ago is that your average person cannot do what an interior designer does. As we evolved and as we got to space, we knew that it had to be in the hands of a designer, and not just any designer, because I will say that all designers are not created equal. And really, when you talk about someone that can really get the heartbeat of what you're trying to do and can really speak to, hey, this is where they want to go. This is the vision, not just for now, but the vision for 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road. I think Nikki speaks to that. Once everything was completed, construction was done, everything was in place, for me, that feeling really was, this is the manifestation of the vision. This is what we planned on. This is what we, in the beginning, said that we wanted. Nikki was actually able to execute that. And to bring together all of the elements and the things that we had said we wanted and different things that we hadn't even imagined yet.
And actually just the way we feel every time we come into the office.
At the end of a project, when everything's complete and the owners are sitting there in their space, I want them to love their space. I want them to feel like it's them, that it represents them, it gives them great pride, and that they feel good in it, that it elevates them. I want them to have just a deep sense of joy and peace and calm to be in their space.